That said, I do think there's several different types. There's riding, and then there's kind of riding.
Yeah.
Like walking around on a horse, I don't think will be the end of the world. Is it okay to sit on the fence like you did last time?
Yeah, or wherever you want to be. Yeah, cool.
Hopefully he'll be good for you. He's been good. What time does the stallion Frank come?
He's coming at 2. We're doing a vetting with him today. Sarah Thompson. I want Sarah to look at him. I think he needs a bit of medicating in joints. I don't know, ox or cycles or something. But so she's coming to inspect him. Sarah Thompson. Not an crime. She's also a very good friend of mine. I'm pretty sure it's him who spread the rumors of me being the most ridiculous. I heard it from 2 different people that came from him about being kicked out of the UK. So, I mean, I can't, I'm not going to say it was him, but I'm told. But Liz handled the whole thing really poorly. I am literally arriving in the US coming here, right? So it's next day. We're organised for us in Europe, right? Obviously, I'm thinking, well, Cole must know. Cole found out he was having lessons with me that morning, an hour before I was arriving, and he was coming back from a show. No, he was really pissed off. But it wasn't my fault. Yeah, no, he was really pissed off. And then, to make things worse, he had a lesson on the one horse, which the first one was okay. And then the next horse was the black horse owned by Liz, that he was just really struggling to ride one side, and he just said to me after 5 minutes, Sean, I don't have the energy for this. Can you just get on and ride? And I was like, okay, sure. So I rode it, and I got it going really well. And Liz said in front of Cole, stood there with me, and said, that's the best I've ever seen my horse do. Now, I had a little bit of, well, of course, and I get that, but also at the same time, I'm like, Cole, that was a stupid thing to do because I'm a professional rider, dressage rider, and obviously it makes a big difference. So, kind of was doing. Because he's not. I mean, okay, he might be a talented jumper, I don't know. He's not. Is he not? And he's not great on the flat. So. Really? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, but all I know is that after that, the next day, we jumped on the one horse that he had left on the first one. The horse fell in a combination, he broke his collarbone. And I just think, even though they had nothing to do with me, obviously, everything all happened there around that time, and it just wasn't a great introduction for both of us. Even though I did teach him on his own horse that same day, he was like, well, I would like to lesson this one, and he paid for that himself, and he wanted to lesson. So, but then I never heard from him again. And I actually thought, maybe it's, okay, so maybe now it's the lucky escape, he's getting a bit of a reputation for the wrong reasons, but I actually thought it was a bit of a shame, because my first impression was actually I liked him, and I thought I could help him and work with him. And then he just, no, I just never. I've seen him on social occasions since, but he's never asked my help again. Yeah. So I'm thinking, really steady hand. Notice my arms are not moving. Steady arms. Position in terms of I'm carrying my hands in front of me. So even on the longer rein, my thumbs are on top. I have a straight line going from the point of my elbow down the rein to his mouth. So I'm not thinking. I'm lifting my hand up here. I'm not locking out my arms down there. I'm just keeping a soft bend in the elbow. And I correct him down the outside rein when he goes to go, what's that horse doing in the hedge? I correct him down the outside rein. Why? Because the outside rein is there for support, balance, speed control. I'll angle that inside rein in place. Help him now. Anyway, we can go down on our release rein. Thinking about a long leg. So how am I thinking that? My knee is open, my thigh is relaxed, my leg can drop down. By his side, not picking up my heels onto him. Now I'm hindering, so what are you outside rein? That has to be the one to help him. Even if he isn't as easy to go to it, I'm not going to balance him on my inside rein. I'm not going to support him on my inside rein. Boy. I have to make that swap over if I want him to become even in my rein. I.e., left rein, right rein, right rein. Make what I want to do even in both directions. See, left relax. Yeah. Because I'm not looking for a contact with leg, I'm looking for a stretch. I'm looking for him to get happy between the rein and the hand and the mouth. Because I want him to be confident to take the rein down and step down and forward with the nose. Now, because I haven't ridden for a while, when I pick up the hand, I'm not going to do it into a long rein. Just to save things, So I'm going to get off, I'll gather a little bit. See what I get when I get your hand. Okay, I'll stretch a little bit now if I can. So pulling on the left shoulder, pulling in and pulling on the left shoulder. So I'm doing it from my longer range, it's harder, of course. It's got to move away from my left leg. Good. Better. So notice wherever he is, whether it's trot or canter, okay, or even walk, yeah, okay. Notice my hands are always in front of me. They always move his direction. The walk will have to be mobile for the arm, the hands are in the trot like that. You see the trot, it's more of a fixed position, but with relaxation. But they are in front of me. My hands are prepared. I'm going to do this, do that, it's going to be side by side. All the time. Unless there's a brief moment where something happens and I really struggle with the turn, but then they're going to come straight back to being a pair. What's the best? If I do a bit of work on a circle for the sake of the video, is it better to not be right in front of you rather than be up there? Yeah, well, I mean, you don't use it. I mean, okay. So, boy, I'm just going to write a few transitions. Yeah, you might. So it's circle here or circle at sea? Okay. Boy. So forward, forward, forward. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm not going to do a circle here because he doesn't like it, and I'm not going to fight with him. But stay there, so I'm going to come up with that. Four turning point, finding the soft screen. Following it, transition. My body, my hand forward. So when he lands the trot, my hand is going with him, not against him. Yeah. I actually forgot to, it doesn't matter today, but I was going to put my spurs on. I forgot. No, don't worry today. Leave it next time. This sort of thing just to be very, very mindful of. It's super quick to stuff behind you in the walk. Very quick. All of that, is kind of behind me, not